If you really want to level up playing Joy, watch this complete tutorial until the end and learn every detail. Here, you'll learn how to use each skill, make the most of her passive, execute combos that secure kills, and choose the perfect build to carry matches with ease. Stay until the end and take your Mobile Legends gameplay to the next level with this damage-dealing powerhouse. To make it easier to understand, let's start with Skill 1 and then move on to the passive. Skill 1. Joy summons an energy crystal in a designated area, which lasts up to 2 seconds. This crystal deals damage and applies a 30% slow to enemies hit. It's a simple skill, but extremely useful in many situations. Passive. Joy's passive is triggered whenever she deals damage to an enemy using any skill. On hit, Joy deals additional magic damage based on her total magic power and also gains 60% movement speed, which gradually decreases over 4 seconds. To avoid being too overpowered, there's a limitation. The passive can only be triggered on the same enemy once every 4 seconds. You can track this through the indicator that appears under the enemy. When the bar runs out, the passive can be activated again on the next attack. Let's be honest, that limitation is pretty fair, right? Skill 2. With this ability, Joy dashes in the chosen direction. But that's not all. If she hits an enemy along the way, she can recast the skill within 0.8 seconds, up to 4 consecutive times. On hit, Joy also gains a beat energy. If she uses the skill at the right timing with the beat, the damage is increased by 100% and she also gains a shield based on her total magic power, lasting 3 seconds. An interesting detail, you can use the crystal from Skill 1 to trigger these beats and build up stacks. This provides a huge advantage during engagements. Ultimate. Joy's ultimate can only be activated after gaining at least 1 beat energy. Of course, using it with 3 energies is much more advantageous. When activated, Joy gains hybrid defense equal to 10% of her total magic power, 30% movement speed, and for 3 seconds, she emits 8 pulses, each dealing magic damage equal to 40% of her total magic power. Each use of Skill 2 with Perfect Beat increases the ultimate's damage by 40%. If used with 3 energies, Joy removes all crowd control effects, becomes immune to slows, and if she hits all 3 beats with perfect timing, she also gains 40% spell vamp during the ability. This ultimate has insane damage potential when executed properly. The key is to activate it at the right moment. That way, you can absolutely dominate teamfights. Now that we already know how her passive and skills work, let's learn some combos. Joy isn't a hero with many combos, even though she has a very unique skill set. In fact, her combos are quite similar and all follow the same goal: activating her ultimate. For the standard combo, you start with Skill 1, then use Skill 2 on the crystal. Quickly follow up with 2 more casts to fully stack the ultimate, and finally use it. The advantage of starting with Skill 1 is that it guarantees 2 dashes with Skill 2 and safely releases a beat energy. This way, you'll be ready to ult if needed. Depending on the situation, it won't always be possible to fully stack. In those cases, you can still use the ultimate, even if it's just to escape. Another great option is stacking on minions or jungle monsters, which often allows you to enter the fight with all stacks ready. You can also start the combo with Skill 2 instead of Skill 1, especially if you plan to stack on jungle monsters or minions. This way, you'll be able to travel farther with your stacks. These are the main ways to combo with Joy. In theory, it's very simple to apply, but it does require some practice with Skill 2. Build and emblems. Joy is a hero focused on high continuous magic damage, both with her skills and basic attacks. With that in mind, items like Holly Crystal, Divine Glaive, and Blood Wings will significantly boost her damage. The best boots are definitely Arcane Boots, since Joy doesn't rely on mana. The emblem I recommend the most is the Mage emblem, due to the increase in magic power and magic penetration it provides. As for talents, I recommend Thrill, Seasoned Hunter, and Temporal Rain. In my opinion, these are the best options, especially for those starting to play her in the jungle. If you choose to play in another lane, You can replace Seasoned Hunter with Weapons Master and Retribution with Vengeance. This way, she will deal even more damage and tank better in team fights. These are some of the builds I use and recommend for beginners. Feel free to use them or adapt them according to your playstyle. Before the video ends, here are some tips to maximize your gameplay with Joy. Joy has a very strong early game compared to other assassins and can clear the jungle much faster than most of them, especially after reaching level 2. Take advantage of this to rotate around the map earlier and create opportunities for your team. For even faster rotations, make full use of the bonus movement speed from Joy's passive. You can do this by using skills on jungle monsters, or by combining Skill 1 and Skill 2. This way, Joy can cover long distances in a very short time. Don't get stuck on the idea of only using your ultimate when it's fully stacked. Many times you might end up dying while trying to stack and not even manage to use it. Use your ult whenever needed, whether it's to escape or to finish off a low health target. Of course, if the opportunity comes to stack it fully, go for it. But don't rely solely on that. Be very careful when engaging in fights. Despite her high mobility, Joy can be easily stopped by crowd control abilities. Ideally, you should start team fights with at least 2 stacks already built up. Practice using her second skill a lot. At first, it may seem tricky to hit the rhythm at the right time, but with practice it becomes almost automatic. Use the training mode to get the timing down and improve your consistency. That's it for this tutorial. I really hope it helped. And thank you all for watching until the end.
If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next ones. Thank you so much, and see you next time.